Hey, go getters, it's Coach Kim, and welcome back to another Women Willpower Wednesdays. For today's video, before I get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure that you like, comment, and definitely share this video if you feel like it's going to give you the encouragement that you need to move forward in life. So if this is your first time joining, welcome. I'm Coach Kim and I help people get out of their own damn way with execution plans. I work with women leaders and I work with women business owners, specifically people who feel stuck and they are trying to get to the next level, and they do this and I help them with execution plans that's pretty much a blueprint to help them get to their next or their desired goal. So welcome, and make sure that you follow me at Coach Kim Burke so that way you can get all the strategies that you need on social media as well. So today's topic, I'm going to be talking about just how I want you to release the belief that it has to be hard. Okay, so if you are a note taker, today's topic, I want to talk about releasing the belief that it has to be hard. Sometimes in life, for me as a person who was born in a world of spirituality and just kind of learning about the Bible and different things growing up, we hear this thing called suffering, right? And so many people have experienced suffering. So many people have seen what it's like to suffer. Some people have heard stories of other people suffering, and we're seeing it and we're living it in 2020, right? Like, shit is crazy, and there are a lot of people who are suffering. Today, I want to talk about, what if I told you that you actually achieving the things that you want in life, that you actually doing some of the things that you never saw people do, means that you don't necessarily have to suffer doing it. People like to preach and teach and talk about, oh girl, I suffer. Or if you never lost a house before, if you've never lost a car, or if you never had this, then you can't get to the next level. And I'm calling their BS card, right? Because there's a lot of people in life. Some people are born with a silver spoon, some people aren't, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to suffer to get to certain things that you want in your life. So we need to release that belief that we have to suffer, that we have to do things the hard way, that we have to, encounter hardships in our life in order to get to our next. There are some people, everybody has a story, right? I'm not sure what your story is. I have several stories. The story that I want to share with you today, it's just that the story for the young girl growing up in the hood at the age of 16, being abandoned by her mom, living from house to house, doing different things, and still being able to go off to college, achieve whatever this American dream that they have, fooled us into thinking that is the right dream to have. I'm a testament that that's not the dream. You want to create your own dream, which is why I know that this belief system of it has to be hard, you have to go through this in order to get that, is just bullshit, right? It's just a whole bunch of limiting beliefs that other people have told you, that other people, based on their experiences, they want to scare you into this tactic of, well, girl, you're never gonna make it if you didn't do this. Or guy, you can't get this in life because you didn't go through this particular process. Everybody has their process. Everybody has their journeys. But I am here to encourage you that there is a plan out there that you could possibly use to help you, go through things better than other people, right? What am I talking about? So for me, the reason why I create execution plans is because I wish there was some type of plan in place to help me when I started my business, right? I wish that there was some type of plan in place to help me as a career woman, being the only Black woman at one particular time in the room in corporate America. I wish there was a plan in place that can help me. And so what I'm trying to tell you is that there are some people using plans, using blueprints that's helping them, and they don't necessarily have to go through these hardships that everybody is talking about you must go through in order to achieve this, right? There's some things that you just have to really have the confidence. You have to have a grit, right? You have to have this work ethic to actually do the work that it's going to take for you to get there. But that doesn't necessarily mean, sis, that it has to be hard. Right? There's a lot of people who go into the military because they don't necessarily want to take a certain route to you get their education. Right? There's some people who don't even want to go to college because they choose to work. And that's the goal that they take. That is the route that they take. And that's okay. Right? I'm here to encourage you that you have to be authentically you, and you have to release this belief that it has to be hard in order to reach your dreams in life, in order to reach your goals in life. It does not have to be hard. There's a process that you need to take just as well as the process that I may need to take in my life. But it doesn't mean that my process had to be this suffering, this thing that we all must go through. Not necessarily. Everybody goes through different things, but everybody has different testimonies. Everybody has different stories. So again, don't allow people to scare you into it has to be hard. Or if you didn't go through this, you're never going to get that. Or if you didn't do this, then there's no way you can. Some people, God gives things to people and people skip through all those processes that you may went through, right? There's some people who are doing so damn good in life who's never had to endure some of the hardships and some of the suffering that you did. And that is okay because everybody's life is different. I'm just here as your coach just to encourage you that just because your journey looks different from somebody else doesn't make you better than them. Just because your journey looks different doesn't mean that they're worse off than you, right? We got to get out of this mindset and thinking that it has to be done a certain way in order to get it done. Let me repeat that for my note takers. We have to release this thought that it has to be done a certain way in order for us to actually achieve certain things in life, right? There's no cookie cutter process into life, into achieving our goals. However, I'm going to encourage you that there are some plans that's out there, some blueprints, some that I have that I would love for you to use with the Ultimate Goal Getters membership. And I'll make sure I link that information down below. There's books that you can read. People have literally put it on paper to help you achieve your goals in life, to help you accomplish your life dreams. And it doesn't have to be hard, right? Some people go through shit that other people will never go through. And that's why I'm here to encourage you to be your sounding board on this Women Willpower Wednesdays, that you can actually go get what you want. Right? I believe everything is manifesting in my life. The things that I want, the things that I pray for is showing up. And it's only showing up because I am intentional about what I want, right? I'm steadfast about what I want. Have I had some hardships in my life? Absolutely. But just because I had hardships doesn't mean that you have to have hardships or you will go through this same particular process such as I. And I'd be damned if I condemn somebody, to say it has to be done this way in order to achieve this, because that's not necessarily true. And I want us to release this belief that it has to be hard. Okay? I am Coach Kim. Thank you so much for tuning in for another Women Willpower Wednesdays. If I said something that resonates with you, please comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling about this, because in 2020, the way this world is going, the global pandemic, people, this cancel culture that people are having, I just want you to know, sis, it does not have to be hard for you. And if people are telling you that it has to be done this way, then you don't want to be around those people, because you want to live the life that God has called you to live. You want to live out your dreams, your purpose, and stand in your power. I will see you next week.